We are taking our kids to Hotel Xcaret, Mexico, and we want to take you along with us. Well, welcome back to our channel, Where is Briggs, where we share tips, tricks, and vacation destination ideas if you are traveling with babies and toddlers. We just wrapped up a week stay at Hotel Xcaret, Mexico with our baby and toddler, and I want to tell you about how it really was traveling with such young kids to Xcaret. We had an ocean view suite at Hotel Xcaret, Mexico, which was a perfect size for my family. It was my husband, I, and baby and toddler, and it really just was a perfect fit for us. Some of the cool features that we absolutely loved from this suite were the fact that there was 3 different balconies, 2 of which had hammocks, which were really fun. I loved being able to swing with my kids on them. And then my toddler also really loved the outdoor tub. He spent many hours just playing in this tub. Some other cool features that I really loved from the suite was that the shower actually had a steam feature too, which was a nice touch, nice way to finish a shower. We really enjoyed the dining space, which was nice because when you stay at the Hotel Xcaret, Mexico, you do get to take advantage of the free in-room dining. And I think we probably called room service at least once a day to bring in a meal for us. If you're traveling with a baby and toddler, you know how critical it is to be able to have just on-site meals, and it's an added bonus if they can even bring it to your room. I also really loved how the living space was separated from the sleeping space. So when the kids went down, we were able to just close that door, and my husband and I were able to stay up for a couple more hours. Typically we would order like a snack from room service, which was really fun, and be able to stay awake with the lights on the other side of the suite while the kids were sleeping. A lot of different types of rooms and suites, and you can find all the different types on their website. They even have some suites that lead directly out to the beach. They have some suites that will lead you directly out to the pools. It's totally up to you where you would like to stay, as the property is quite large. Now, a really cool feature about staying at the Hotel Xcaret, Mexico, they have this promise which is called the All Fun Inclusive Promise, which essentially means that everything is included in your stay. And part of that includes access to all 7 parks. Now, these parks range from super adventurous to a little bit more relaxing and everything in between. I will say, with the baby and toddler, not every park is suitable for them. We found that the 2 parks that we loved the most were Xel-Há and Xcaret. We spent a half a day at Xel-Há, which was really fun. They have transportation on site, so they'll take you from Hotel Xcaret, Mexico to Xel-Há, and we spent most of that time at the Children's World in Xel-Há. They had this massive treehouse-like area that they had so many different rope features and ladders and just climbing places for Briggs, our toddler, to enjoy. They also had these cute baby chairs for them to sit in next to the adult sun chairs. They had a little splash pad, they had a swing set, they had teeter-totters. They have this really cool lily pad course next to the Children's World, so make sure you find that because it's kind of hidden and tucked away. And additionally, if you continue walking past Xel-Há, you will get to this really cool hammock park. They just have like probably over 30 different hammocks in this area. It's secluded, so it's a perfect place that if your baby or toddler needs to catch a quick nap on you, you could rock them to sleep in one of these hammocks. Everything that your toddler is going to love in a playground, you can find it here in the Children's World at Xel-Há. Now let's talk about the resort itself, because the resort was so cool. It was honestly hard to leave because of all of the cool features and amenities that it offered. First, we absolutely loved the children's pool. It had this huge octopus slide with about 5 different slides attached to it, ranging from like really teeny babies to the older toddlers, and older kids would love it as well. At first, we would put Briggs, our toddler, on our laps and he would go down, but at the very end, he did work up enough courage to be able to go down the slides by himself, and it was so fun watching him do that. Lining the children's pool, they have these really cool chairs that sit right above the water, and they have people coming and asking for your drink orders all day long, and so they'll continue to bring you drinks for you and the kids, and it's just a perfect place for parents and kids to hang out. Right next to the Children's World, they do have a restaurant which is very kid-friendly as well, all-inclusive of course, and so it was really easy to just pop in, grab a lunch or dinner while you're there, and then go straight back to the pools. Also, in this area, if you continue walking down the boardwalk just a ways, you will get to the Children's Club. So there's 2 portions of this. One is like this cool cool kids hangout area with ping pong tables, different games. They have a movie screen playing different kids videos all the time. And this really cool bus that has all of these snacks in it that the kids can just grab and enjoy. They also do have a babysitting club there on site. While we didn't use it, it does look really cool. At the time of making this video, it was for kids 4 years and up. Now let's talk about the food. I will say all-inclusive kind of have a reputation of just having like mediocre food. Good, not great, but it's free, so everybody just enjoys it. I will say the Hotel Xcaret Mexico is the best all-inclusive food we've had up until this point of making this video. The food was so delicious. I don't think there was a meal that I didn't love. I will also say even on the nights that we had a little bit of a fancier meal, like the first night we went to Teatro del Rio, which is their dinner show, and the food is a lot fancier than the other restaurants. So obviously my toddler didn't really love, the octopus or anything like that. They actually brought him out his own kids-friendly meal that they had ready to go for all of the kids in attendance. My toddler is ranging on the picky side of the scale right now when it comes to eating, and he was always able to find something to eat in each one of the restaurants we went to. Even my baby, they had quite a few different options. For her, she loved the mashed potatoes, and honestly, she is such a good eater. She would eat whatever we were eating at the restaurants we went to. The high chairs were awesome. They were always cleaned, and they felt just very safe and put together. So every restaurant that we went to had a high chair for her. Let's talk about the staff. The staff were so kind to my kids. That really, as a parent, puts me at ease, knowing that it is just a place that kids are welcome. I never felt unwelcomed because of my kids were running around or anything like that. It is very family friendly. So I would not be hesitant to bring your kids here at all. They have a lot of kid-friendly amenities. Like they even brought a high chair to our room. They also brought a crib to our room. They even have strollers there on site that you can use. I had my own stroller, so I didn't actually use theirs, but I did see other families use the strollers that they had on site. 10 out of 10 for staff and amenities that were very baby friendly. When it came to the resort itself, I felt like there was enough restrooms around in case like my toddler had to make a quick bathroom stop. So that was really nice. Most of the area I feel like was stroller friendly. When you were trying to get to like the inlets or the beach, there were some stairs that you had to go up and down. And so with that, if you have a stroller, that may pose a little bit of a difficulty, but you still can find some ramps and stuff like that to take your stroller up and down. But honestly, sometimes we ended up just kind of carrying our stroller up and down the stairs when we decided to go to the beach. But walking around on like the main levels of the resort, there's elevators and there's ramps, so you're not gonna have a problem navigating. It's just when you're trying to get to the beach. With the price of staying, you get transportation to and from the airport. You have transportation to and from all of the 7 Xcaret parks. You get all-inclusive food and drinks and free room service. That is all the things that you get with the cost of a nightly room rate. Now, the beach at Hotel Xcaret Mexico was actually a little bit rocky and the waves were quite strong, so we actually never got into the ocean right on the main beach front of the Hotel Xcaret Mexico. However, something that they do that I think is really cool and really unique and family friendly, especially for the families that are bringing babies and toddlers and little kids, are they have created these inlets that are protected from the strong ocean waves, and they are absolutely beautiful. So you walk the length of the resort, and all of these inlets are very unique in of itself, but they all have beach chairs, they have umbrellas, and throughout the length of the resort, they also have bars and drink stands along the way. So you definitely will be able to still enjoy the amenities on site at the resort if you are at one of the beach inlets. They would walk up and down with platters of fruit, and they would always be checking on you to see if you needed another drink. We really enjoyed playing at the beach inlets. Honestly, the water was a perfect temperature for all of our family to get in. We loved the beach chairs. We made sure to bring a lot of beach-friendly toys, and we had a lot of fun just sitting there on one of the beach inlets. So if you are looking to book a stay at Hotel Xcaret and you're bringing a baby and toddler along and wondering if it's going to be friendly for them, it absolutely is. We had an amazing stay, and I would not hesitate to tell you to pack up the kids and go to Hotel Xcaret Mexico, as the whole family is going to have an amazing time. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more videos about traveling with babies and toddlers.